On the 15th, which is this coming Monday.
Gotcha. And will the property be under construction when your policy begins?
No, it will not.
Gotcha. Alrighty. And with that being said, someone is living in the home or within 90 days of the policy start date on July 15th?
Correct.
And will your home be used for farming, business, or commercial purposes?
No.
Does the home has unrepaired damages other than cosmetic flaws, other than chip paint or minor carpet stains?
No.
And do you have a pet that has bitten or attacked anyone or others?
No.
Okay. And for this home, have you owned it more or less than 12 months?
More.
What's your current coverage limit with your other company, if you don't mind me asking?
To be honest, I don't know. Let's see. The insurance policy, what took place is I couldn't renew my policy with you guys because I didn't renew my auto insurance policy. So the lender actually covered it and they sent me the policy, but I never looked it over. It's just been that way and in place since then.
Gotcha. And how many mortgages do you have on the home?
Just one.
Gotcha. And it says here that the year the home was built was in 1965. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And the total square feet of the home is 1,081 square feet?
That's correct.
Gotcha. Looking at the stories of the home, how many stories does the home have?
One.
And the roof age is about 15 years old?
Yeah. I saw that. So before calling in to you guys to discuss this, I did use the app to get a quote. Is it showing that on your end by any chance?
One moment, I have to just double look.
Okay.
Yes, but we still have to go over it.
Okay, no, absolutely. What I wanted to do was kind of compare. When I saw that, it kind of signaled a red flag for me because I recall getting a roof discount because it was probably 3 or 4 years old. I mean, and I wonder what I put on the policy that I last held with you guys.
Gotcha.
Would it be too much to have you?
Isn't going to be much assistance because roof discounts, all members get roof discounts. It just it depends on how much you get. So how old is your roof? What was the last replacement year?
I honestly do not know. We thought when going through the buying process, we all thought it was about 3 or 4 years old. And that's why when I saw 15 come up, it was alarming to me. It's not that old.
Okay, so you'd say about 4 years old, Max?
Correct.
Alrighty, and here's a disclosure for you for your quote.
All right.
To give you a quote for auto, property, and umbrella insurance, we may obtain information such as your claims history, driving record, and insurance score from outside sources. If you feel your insurance score information has been adversely affected by an extraordinary life circumstance within the last 3 years, you may send a written request to have it considered when using your insurance score information. Any person who knowingly presents a false or fraudulent claim for payment of a loss or benefit, or knowingly presents false information in an application for insurance, is guilty of a crime and may be subject to fines and confinement in prison. Alrighty, let's see here.
Doggy.
And then we're
Wake
going
up.
to take a closer look at
Doggy.
the home itself. It does show here that your insurance status is expired with your current homeowners. Is that correct?
Yes, it expired with you guys. But with my current homeowners insurance, it's active.
And how long have you been insured with the auto, or how long have you been with your current
With my current auto insurance company, I've been with them since July of last year.
So 1 year?
Correct, 1 year. Give or take a few
And your
days.
bodily injury limit?
About state minimum.
So that's 25,000 per person, 50,000 per accident, or?
Correct.
Because I know. And looking at the overall information about the home safety and protection, do you have security alarm system installed? And if so, are they monitored or are they off?
I don't have a security alarm system in place, but I do have home surveillance, and I'm not sure that those two are comparable. Or
So you monitor it yourself?
monitor, yes, myself. Oh, yeah, that's what home surveillance would be.
Dispatch the authority?
No, it would not.
Gotcha. How about a fire alarm system? Do you have one that's monitoring, or does it sound only at the home?
No, I do not have a system.
Gotcha. And how about a fire sprinkling system
No.
installed? And looking at your home, it looks like here you can save more with the Connected Home Discount. The Connected Home Discount can help protect your home from water damage, fire, and theft. If you choose to receive mobile alerts when there's a water leak, fire, and break-in detected, it allows you to take action before potentially filing a claim. Did you want some information sent to your email about this?
That's fine.
Okay. One second. Getting that email sent out now.
Okay. If I should decide to take advantage of that. Sorry about that. If I should decide to take advantage of that, how long do I have to act on it?
You can enroll in at any point.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Then we have here that your foundation, looking at a closer look at your home, your foundation is 100% concrete slab. Is that correct?
That is incorrect. It has a crawl space, so it would be 25% concrete slab, and then the other 75% would be a crawl space.
Gotcha. 1 second. And looking a closer look at your external materials, it says here on our side it's 100% aluminum. Is that correct?
Aluminum siding, yes, that's correct.
And how about your roofing material? It shows here it's composition architectural shingles.
That's correct also.
Alrighty. Then we have here the size of your garage. You don't have any. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Alrighty. Then we have your attached structures. You only have one porch, considered small, up to 80 square feet. Is that correct?
Correct.
Alrighty. One moment. Let me see here.
I'm gonna fuck your people up.
On the quote, it does say here that the roof was replaced in 2009.
Okay, I guess we don't have any choice but to go with that.
Well, I was just asking if that was correct. You may want to just verify to make sure that information is correct. So
Yes,
everything,
and that's what I'll do.
lining up.
I'm gonna pull, after having this conversation with you, I'm gonna pull the old policy and look further into it and check that information to make sure it's correct.
Gotcha. The best probably source would be asking a contractor or reviewing your actual home documentation to show the roof information.
Oh, like my home inspection.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or just the documents of the description of the home.
Okay.
It does say here that you only had one porch, and you confirmed that was correct.
Yeah.
What are your kitchen countertops?
Plastic laminate.
Alrighty. And that's 100% plastic laminate?
Correct.
And then we have here your flooring material is 80% carpet, 20% sheet vinyl.
That's correct.
But that's correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Then you have your no fireplace, or do you have a fireplace?
No fireplace.
Gotcha. And one bedroom?
3.
Or excuse me, one bathroom.
Oh, yes, 1 bathroom.
Okay, gotcha. And that's full with an integrated tub and bathroom, or bathtub, or separate bathtub?
Correct.
Gotcha. Based on the information you provided and the information that appears in our home materials, finishes, and features, your home overall fits a standard category when estimating the rebuild cost of your home. And the rebuild cost of your home is coming in as $181,000.
Oh, wow, that's up some from the last time. I believe previously it was 174. Okay.
So that does change based on the cost of the home repair and labor work and materials.
Okay.
So yeah, it probably is going to be a little different with inflation kind of on the rise.
Yeah.
And then I do have to confirm these 2 claims, one in Ohio, one in Oklahoma, for hail and moving and storage.
You said there's a claim for hail in Oklahoma?
Yeah, the claim for hail was for the home itself, not something that you possibly did. I think this was...
Oh, so it's not a
time
claim.
ago,
You're
probably.
talking about the coverage. Yes, that's something that's mandatory for Oklahoma.
Okay, gotcha.
It's like hail and wind, a hail and wind feature.
Okay, gotcha. Then it says here, looking at...
Did you see what she just tried to do?
I'm pulling everything up now. Did you need a full detailed explanation of what your policy coverages entail? I do have to go over the limits, deductibles, and all endorsements.
Sure.
Alrighty, we have your dwelling being $181,000. That does include the demolition, debris removal, labor work, and the materials it would take to make up the home.
Okay.
And it looks like your home protector is included on this policy. That adds an additional 25% of your dwelling if there was a total loss, and the total loss number exceeded the $181,000 due to inflation. Then we have here the limit for that 25% is $45,250.
Okay.
Then we have here your personal belongings is 50% of your dwelling, which is $90,500. And that does include the replacement costs for brand new items if, God forbid, there was a total loss. Is that a sufficient number for you?
I was going to ask you, can I play with that number? So if I didn't want it to be 50% and I chose for it to be 25% to lower my deductible, to lower my premium, could we do something like that?
You could, yes, but the limit is up to $45,250. Is that okay?
$45,250. That's the limit, the highest we can go?
That's correct, with the 25% of the dwelling.
Oh, okay, $45,000. Yes, that's fine.
Gotcha. And other structures is $18,100, which is considered your detached structures like sheds, garages, barns, guest houses, also your fences, your fences, driveways, and sidewalks.
Now, if I don't...
Is that a sufficient number for you?
Now, if I don't have any of those items, do I necessarily have to have that coverage? Can we put that at 0?
No, you have to have a limit. The lowest limit is 2%.
Okay, let's go with 2%.
Alrighty. And you just want to keep in mind that it includes like a driveway. You don't have a driveway?
I have a driveway, but it's mostly rock and dirt. So, that's something that I would look in the near future. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's okay. Understandable. I know Oklahoma has a lot of those, so.
Yeah.
They have a lot of open land in general, to be honest.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's honestly valid. Now, I have here that the limit for 2% is $3,620 plus Home Protector offering up to $905 for Home Protector for other structures, which is 25% of that $3,000 number. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Then we have loss of use is unlimited. Personal liability on each occurrence basis is $300,000, and medical payments to others is $5,000. Your loss of use is if you're unable to stay in your home due to a total loss. We'll pay up to an unlimited number for your home stay or your living expenses for 12 months. Your personal liability is if someone sues you for accidental bodily injury or property damage, and then medical payments to others is, of course, if they get hurt and on your property, it's up to $5,000.
Okay.
Your deductible for other covered perils is $2,000, and wind and hail is $3,620, which is 2% of your dwelling.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
No problem. Were you okay with your deductible?
Yes, that's absolutely fine.
Okay, then we have here technology coverage not included and earthquake coverage not included. Are we going to keep those declined at this time?
Yes, at this time.
Alrighty, it says here your current discounts and savings include the multi-product discount with bank, claims-free discount, home age discount, roof age discount, the insurance to value discount, drive home savings, and then the connected home discount. You can save up to $311 by enrolling, and I've already sent you an email about that.
Okay.
Currently, it brings your policy to $4,473.
$4,473.
Yeah, $73.79, which is $372.82 a month.
$372.80 something a month. Okay. Is there if I wanted to try to get my deductible in the mid 250 range, is there anything we could do? Like, are there any numbers that we could possibly play with a little bit?
What are you trying to do? Because I wasn't understanding the deductible thing. We don't go any lower than $1,000.
Okay.
And the lower your premium, the higher your deductible, the lower your premium. So it works an opposite effect as well. So if you try to bring up the deductible, it's going to increase your premium. So are you trying to lower your premium?
Lower the premium.
Okay. So what did you want to bring your deductibles up to? They're currently at $2,000 and $3,000 for wind and hail. You can try to
for
do
that one, can we do 5,000?
Or you can do 5,000. Let's see here. 5,000 for both. $5,000 for both.
Oh, you're waiting on me to confirm. Yes, that's fine. 5,000 for both.
Would bring the premium to $3,997.22, which is $333 a month. And 10 cents.
Okay, that's much better. And is that the only number? That's the only thing we have to look at in terms of decreasing the premium?
Yes, you decrease, besides your dwelling number, but if you decide to go down in your dwelling, we would have to remove Home Protector.
Oh, no.
If you decided to use the limit of $172,000 as your dwelling.
Right. Let me ask.
And that would put you in jeopardy for having a financial loss if something did happen.
Right. I would have to pretty much make up what's lacking, right?
There is a co-insurance clause that has to take place if you do decide to insure under the limit of under the 95%, which your 95% insurance to value limit is 181.
And you said there's just but it's not a penalty, right? Like if I go beneath it.
Essentially, not a penalty, but your policy, there could be stuff that takes place if you decide to do a lower limit. We have to remove Home Protector, and I'd have to notate your profile. But if you want to, you can do
172.
The lowest number you can do is 145,000 without Home Protector.
Oh my goodness. Wow, that's like a huge difference. Okay, so can we go for 110?
110?
Correct.
$110,000.
Correct.
It's not going to let you go that low.
I thought you just said 104.
No, I said 145,000.
Oh, 145,000
without
the Home Protector. Okay, so let's do 145.
$3,401.47, which is $283 a month.
Okay, that's a good number for me. I can do that.
It doesn't include home protector, and all the rest of your limits do change. It does say here that your policy dwelling protection would be only $145,000. Personal belongings is only $36,250, which is 25% of the $145,000. Other structures is only $2,900. Personal liability is $300,000, and medical payments to others is $5,000. Your deductibles still are at $5,000, and that gives you that premium of $3,401.
Okay.
With that being said, were you interested in putting the policy through?
Yes, can we put the policy through? What was I going to ask you? USAA is no longer my...
I have to check out your...
Oh, no, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, there's just an uncollected balance, but I was going to just discuss that with you once you got done. My apologies.
No, go ahead. That's kind of what I was getting at also. I was going to say that's no longer the USAA account that's on file with you guys. It's no longer my primary account. So I know I have that pre-existing balance with you guys, and I wanted to know how much I need to put in there or whether I can pay you directly.
You can pay us directly with a credit card, debit card, or an account number, and the amount is $151.51.
Due today?
Yes, before we issue the policy.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready for the account number. I'm going to give you the routing number and account.
Alrighty. So it's not going to be issued doing an account and routing number, but I do want to let you know that the payment can pull at any point between 1 to 3 days. And if it does pull and it's not there, it could bounce the payment back and you would owe and you'd have to get requoted.
Okay. If I give you the card number, you can debit it, right?
Yeah, either or. It's just that I know it could take, checking accounts a little bit longer to pull it, and it pulls whenever it's ready to.
Yeah, so. No, I've seen that happen over and over again. Would you just bear with me for a moment while I grab my card?
Oh yeah, I'm holding.
Okay, one moment. Doggy, be good. So come on. Come on. Okay, ma'am, I'm back.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, that card number is 5302.
Well, actually, I cannot take the card number physically. We actually have this in place now. It's probably been a while since you called. Just to put more heightened security in place, they have you put the card through the voice line system.
Oh, okay,
and the
okay.
voice line system asks for the card number and the expiration date. Will this be a debit card or a credit card?
Debit card.
Alrighty, and I'll see you shortly. I'll get you transferred over to voice line, and we'll just be waiting until you get done, and we'll finish off that, okay?
All right. Fucking criminals. Remember I said I was never going back to them?
Your card is... Sorry, please say or enter your card number if you need time to get it. And what's the expiration date on that card? That's September 2027, right?
Correct.
Please hold while I bring the representative back on the line. Okay. Then the only question I have here is the full cardholder name.
Tequila Oliver.
Excuse me. Gotcha. I bet you get a lot of jokes about your first name.
You know what? You know what? I used to be in the military, and I would say in the military where guys are just like, they have no censors. They have no censors.
Right.
And I got the leash jokes there. It's more like grocery stores and stuff, drive-thrus.
That sounds kind of rude. I mean,
they're always
to you, but that's kind of rude.
they're always kind of polite about it, like just taken back, like can't believe it, really.
Oh wow. Well, I like it though.
I love it.
Yeah, you sound like honestly, if you sound like your name, you sound like you could have fun. It works for you.
Thank you.
But with that being said, no problem. Did you want to save this card for future use and to set up automatic payments?
Yes, that would be perfect.
What did you want to nickname the card? We can name it anything.
Primary.
Okay. And I have a disclosure. By continuing, you certify that the information you provided is correct and that you authorize to make withdrawals from this account. You authorize USAA and its affiliates to store the information you provided to make any transfers or payments you request.
Correct. Or yes.
Gotcha. And by continuing, you certify... Oh, wait, I just read that. Sorry. I'm in automatic mode. Sorry.
It's all right.
I'm almost to the finish line. I think
that's what I was about to say. I bet it's the end of your day.
It is. Woohoo, finally. Especially on this Saturday. It's been a long Saturday.
Oh, my goodness. Tell me about it.
It's okay, though. It's okay. It's all good. We're still alive.
You're right about that. You were so right.
And then, with that being said, are you ready for me to process the $151 payment?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. And did you want the confirmation number?
No, I'll get an email confirmation, right?
Yes, ma'am. Well, the confirmation number goes automatically to USAA.com under your inbox. Other than that, I can go ahead and give it to you.
No, thank you. I just got confirmation from the account itself, so that's okay with me.
Perfect. Gotcha. And later on, if you're interested, it says here if you acquire your auto product by September 8th, you can get a little bit of a savings, which would bring your premium to, let's see here, $2,478, which is about a $922 savings if you bundle the product.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll check into it and get back with you guys later.
That's no problem. Whose name is listed on the deed? We're almost done.
Mine. Tequila Oliver.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. And the mortgage company?
Penny Mac.
Penny Mac Loan Servicing?
Yes.
LLC? Okay. And what is the loan number?
Uh-oh. Give me one moment.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank goodness for these apps, I tell you.
Oh, yeah, they're so convenient.
Isn't
I know
it?
sometimes they have their flaws, but they're very convenient.
Absolutely. I mean, I couldn't imagine rambling through paperwork that I've stored away.
Or calling that wait line that wait time would be insane.
Yeah.
For simple stuff like you can get online.
Yeah. Okay, it's opening for us now, and the loan number is 820-421-2024.
And are they escrowing the payment, or are you billed directly?
I believe they're escrowing it. Yeah, because I don't get I've never got a separate payment for it.
Okay, gotcha. And whenever you're ready, I can go ahead and process this policy for you. Let's see here. I just want to make sure the premium again. It's coming to $3,401.47, which is $283 a month. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, and I can go ahead and put this through with your go.
Go ahead.
Alrighty. With that being said, I went ahead and processed the quote. I'm just waiting for it to kind of finalize everything through.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead and send a bill to your mortgage company.
Perfect.
1 second. Just verifying that the bill was paid. Okay. Bill was paid, and I am pulling up your Alrighty. So I do appreciate you, Miss Oliver, and I do appreciate your service. I know you mentioned you were in the military, so that's pretty exciting. Hopefully the civilian life treats you a lot better. But with that being said, I do want to let you know that if you're interested in flood, that is available through our FEMA program or FEMA department. You can always contact us, get in touch with them, or we can give you a number. You can review your policy on your policy summary page, and you also can check out how different ways you can save online as well, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for allowing me to assist you. I appreciate your 21-year membership with us. And my main goal is to make sure all your questions were asked and that I gave you the best member experience. Was I able to do that for you today?
Yes, you were.
Good deal. Well, thank you a lot. I appreciate you, and you enjoy your Saturday. I'm going to go ahead and close out this call. If you have time, stay on the line while I close it out, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. So look, that payment is a payment that I never was going to give them. And that payment is from all the mess that they caused last year behind me trying to get out of this mess and get this out to the public. Remember, they had me stuck in Ohio for 3 months. But prior to all that, like soon as I left the state of Oklahoma, they lapsed my insurance. Like I left here with no money. And I never even knew that they had lapsed my auto insurance policy. So when it came time to renew the homeowners insurance, and you've seen this in recent videos, if you're going in order, you already know this, but they wouldn't allow me to renew my policy, my homeowners insurance policy, because I wouldn't, pay for that. And I couldn't get them to understand that it was their error and that their system like pretty much compromised me and my money. Like they were doing a lot of weird things with the account. But fast forward a little bit, the lender, they because the home has to be insured just because it's being financed, it has to be insured, no different than a vehicle. So they put their policy on it, and when they put their policy on it, their policy was like a fucking fuck time more. And it wasn't until, oh wow, I'm recording, check this out. It wasn't until I got this that I decided to, like I said before, it can take a year for me to address some bullshit because so much shit takes place on a daily basis. So much fuckery. And I refuse to entertain it all. Especially when I'm like, I can get out of this today. If I decide to go somewhere and shoot a place up today, if I decide to go somewhere and kill somebody today, this will be out tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? Like, none of this shit means nothing to me. This house don't mean shit to me. It's the paperwork I got in it. The dog don't mean nothing to me. Like, the car don't mean nothing to me. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. But let me show you what happened. I'm just going through my phone trying to find it. This is what happened right here. So my mortgage payment went up like $200, close to $300. See that? Oh, and notice this camera that they wouldn't allow the back camera to work on is the one that I'm recording with right now. But it just so happens like it's blurry because it did suffer some damage. I'm so glad the puppy pooped while he was out. I'm multitasking in my mind, forgive me. But yeah, so it went up. So whereas my payment was normally so look, originally, let's talk real numbers. Originally my monthly payment was $605. Then remember that went up to like $630, okay, at the beginning of the year. And now they're talking about in August it's going to go up to this. And that's pretty much the result. There not being enough money in escrow to cover the insurance. All right, all the shit they fucked up that I wouldn't entertain. because I was constantly trying to get the fuck out of this shit.